Tonight, are you ready to elevate your life? Are you ready to elevate your mindset? Now, welcome your host, Randy J. Weiser.
All right, good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and all elevated ones, and welcome to another episode of Elevate with Randy. I am your host, Randy Weiser, as you heard from the incomparable Mr. Barry Forbes. I hope everybody's having a great week and a great evening. I want to thank all of you for tuning in tonight. All of my new subscribers and new followers, thank you very much and welcome. And those of you that are new here to the channel, whether you're on Rumble or on YouTube, I want to encourage you to go ahead and feel free to smash that follow button and the bell buttons for notifications of upcoming episodes, gaming streams, and other content that I am currently working on. All right, so I am streaming live worldwide from the deep in the heart of the state of Arizona. And again, thank you everybody for tuning in tonight. Welcome. A couple of orders of business before I get started. Tonight, I was really hoping to be on location tonight. Unfortunately, it is still, for whatever reason, it's been cold and dreary out here, a little cooler and stuff like that. But all of a sudden today it was 105 and it's still a little nasty outside. So again, I'm in studio tonight. So again, thank you guys for joining and tuning in tonight. Welcome to all of you. Couple of orders of business as usual. I want to remind those of you that are watching on YouTube and that are subscribed to my YouTube channel, I want to encourage you guys to go ahead and come over to Rumble here, because I'm going to be on the 1st of November. I'm going to stop doing the podcast on YouTube. Okay. And I'm getting dinged for copyright dings on video game streaming all of a sudden from YouTube. So, Dear Sarge, hey, Dear Sarge, how you doing? It's cigar time for me. I was hoping to have one tonight, be outside on location and do, a really elevated show tonight. I was hoping to have that happen, but unfortunately, due to circumstances beyond my control, here in the valley, it's still nasty outside. So, I am indoors for the moment, and hopefully next week I will be able to be outdoors. I do have a guest coming on. I have guests lined up. One of the young kids from the food pantry at the church, Timothy will be here next week. I'm going to get a young version's perspective of where their mindset is and kind of get a feel for where the younger generation is and what they're doing and what they're up to and what they're thinking and stuff like that. So Timothy's a really nice kid. He's a really nice guy, and I'm very honored to work with him on Saturdays at the church. We'll be here next Tuesday. I also am working on getting Dear Sarge, or not Dear Sarge, I'm sorry, Murdoch and Murdoch 68 and Shorty back on. I'm working on that as well. Dear Sarge, yeah, my balls were sweaty while outdoors earlier. Yep, it's nasty outside. It was all nice and cool last night. It was all this, it was all that, and then all of a sudden today I want to do the show and go outside and have a stogie and ball a little bit, but unfortunately it's too hot. So Murdoch 68, hello Randy, hi Sarge, how's everybody today? Hey, what's up Murdoch? How you doing, man? I hope you're having a great night. I hope you're safe on the road delivering goods to the res and nobody's trying to clip you and cut you off in your rig tonight. So anyways, those are the guests that I have lined up for coming up here in the next couple of weeks. I will have Mr. Barry Forbes back on as soon as he has the time to do so. I kind of forgot because tonight's been kind of a rush. It's been one of those days today where you're just like, fuck it. You know what I mean? You're just like, I almost didn't do the show tonight. I mean, it's been one of those days and I was like, you know what? No, screw that. I'm going to do it. So bear with me if I'm a little, I'm still a little under the weather. Saturday was really hot. They said it was only 100. It was a lot hotter than that. I went out. I did volunteer work and did some running around with a friend of mine, with Murdoch actually. And the heat just really kicked my butt Saturday. So I'm kind of a little bit recovering, drinking a lot of this instead of a lot of soda, even though I do have my caffeine with me and desperately need it this week. Murdoch68, I'm in Holbrook right now. Oh, right on, bro. I hope you're safe up there. I hope it's a lot cooler up there than it is down here because it's really nasty down here. Excuse me a minute, you guys. So, I have been informed that my last video game stream was a huge success. Um, I did a I did a I did a stream of Grand Theft Auto 3 from PS2. I have it on my hard drive, and I went and did a massive rampage. I went to all my rampage spots and did a massive rampage, and a lot of people were like, dude, Randy, you know what, man? You're a sociopath the way you play your rampages. But it's still one of the greatest rampaging games. And I got a lot of views and I got a lot of support from that. So I want to thank everybody for that as well. Again, to Murdoch68, thank you so much, bro, for the use of the Xbox 360. What the hell is the name of the game? Kane and Lynch 2 right now on there. So I'm getting used to. I have to do PlayStation, then I have to transfer over to Xbox, and the buttons and everything's all different. But it's a lot of fun, and it's basically what I've been using this week for a little bit of stress relief. As some of you probably understand, some of us desperately need that sometimes. So I'm glad to see everybody's participating in live chat. If you're new here, live chat is available. Stop by and say hi. I'll give you a shout out. Also, again, like if you want to ask me questions or anything like that, please feel free to go ahead and chime in and say hi and ask me your questions and stuff. All right, so tonight I'm going to talk about how to unrat fuck your life. A lot of you guys know that on my gaming streams, I get more potty mouth than I do on here, but it's a stress relief. It's like an alter ego type thing, you know. I can get on there and just say whatever I want, do whatever I want. Unfortunately, again, I don't know why, but YouTube is pinging me with copyright on video games. All of a sudden, nobody else is getting that but me. So I'm getting done with dealing with YouTube. So again, I want to encourage all of you that are my YouTube followers to go ahead and follow me on here on Rumble. The link is in my bio on the YouTube channel, and I'm going to use that specifically for gaming, and the commies can tag it however they want after that. I don't understand. A lot of people do gaming streams and they're not getting tagged with copyright. I'm not playing music in the background. There's nothing weird going on. It just the last gaming stream I did for Red Dead Redemption Undead Nightmare, it got a copyright ding, and I don't want to say Kane and Lynch. It was GoldenEye for PS3 got they put a copyright ding on there, and again, no music was played in the background. There was nothing going on, and I'm just getting really sick and tired of YouTube and their garbage. Lou Church, hello, what's up, bro? Thanks for stopping by. It's good to see you, man. Hope everything's good. Hope you're doing really great. I hope everybody's doing really great tonight. And you, dear Sarge, YouTube is for the guys with small peckers. Big dick energy on Rumble. Way to go, Sarge. There you go. Yeah, YouTube is getting really stupid. I don't know who their moderators are or the people they have working there, but yeah, getting copyright ding on a video game stream, and there's no music playing in the background. It's just strictly the video game. So yeah, I'm gonna, as of November 1st, just to let everybody know, as of November 1st, I will no longer be doing the podcast. I'm streaming it on YouTube. It will be for gaming only, and I'm going to start phasing it out because I'm getting sick and tired of getting copyright dings for no reason. And, you know, whatever, they can fuck themselves. So, all right, tonight, before I get into it anymore, the reason why I entitled this, again, Unwrap Fuck Your Life, this is a special request episode. I normally don't do these, but because of the volume of people asking me and the subject matter and topic I'm going to discuss tonight, I felt that, okay, I'm going to break it down and I'm just going to go ahead and do this because a lot of people have been asking me lately about, well, okay, yeah, you talking about, hey, the game's unfair. You call it a rat fuck. You do this, do that. It's my own terminology for things, and I like to be creative and use my own terminology. And I know rat fuck's been around for a while, but I always used it for video games and other kinds of fuckery going on in life. So why the topic of unwrap fuck your life? Well, a lot of people have been telling me, going, Randy, I've been hearing what you're talking about. I've been understanding how you're talking about manifesting, and you're talking about visualizing, and you're talking about living in the end moment to where you want to be, and I'm just not getting there. I'm just getting all kinds of I'm getting all kinds of resistance. I'm getting all kinds of this. Again, I want to let you guys know I'm only doing this podcast because I'm documenting my journey in where I'm going in my level of success at life. And I want to reassure everybody that whatever it is that you're doing, whatever it is that is your level of success, whether you're punching a clock, an entrepreneur, or somebody who's just somebody who's trying to follow their dreams, whatever it is, it's great. I want to encourage you to do that. I am watching the feedback right now. Unfortunately, the internet is lagging right now, so I don't understand why. It should be coming in clear, but again, the internet's lagging. All the electronics have been fucking up around here, and so I apologize to everybody for it not coming in clear, even though it shows that I'm clear on here. So I want to talk to you guys about, all right, why are you stuck? Why are you where you're at? So we're going to get into a few things, and we're gonna talk about doing something that I want to reach out to you guys and let you know that, again, whatever it is that you're doing in life, wherever it is that you want to be in that level of success and that mindset to getting to where you want to be, I want to encourage you guys to continue doing whatever it is that makes you happy, that gives you that success, that gives you that drive. And a lot of people are getting, a few of my people, excuse me, are getting a little upset and a little discouraged because they're like, well, I'm visualizing this, I'm going to bed, and I'm dreaming about being in the end moment, and I'm not getting there. And this is not a one and done thing. This is a mental process. This is getting rid of the rat fuck mindset training that we were all under as kids, and getting yourself to where you're able to be at that level of success in your life. Okay. And again, like I said, today for me is just been a really hard day. It's been rough. I'm not going to lie. It's just been one of those days. It's been one of those weeks, and I'm extremely tired, but I got to come on and say hello to everybody and make sure everybody's okay, and continue doing what I'm doing for my level of success, which is this podcast and my video gaming streams and content. And again, I want to thank all of you for that and all your love and support, everybody. I really appreciate it. So I've been noticing that a lot of the people that are discussing with me and talking to me and asking me about, hey, Randy, what why is this happening? What's going on here? And all these other different things. And there's two key things that I've understood, and that I'm paying attention to, and I'm listening to what people are saying, about why they're stuck, why they're not getting to the next level, why they're not getting to where they want to be. And I'm going to get into it right now. So that's why the topic, unwrap fuck your life, with the rat right there in the title, is why I chose this topic for tonight. So, all right. One thing I want to let you guys know, that I don't know where you're at in life or what's going on or what's happening, okay? But I want to encourage you guys. I want to encourage you guys to, dear Sarge, if life is stagnating, change the input for a different outcome. That's right. Proverbs 26:11, as a dog returneth to his vomit, so a fool returneth to his folly. Exactly. We're going to talk about how to get out of the cycle of the rat fuck tonight, okay? And what I've been doing and what works for me now. What may work for me may not work for you, vice versa, what you're going through, and it doesn't matter. I just bear with me as I bring it all together here, okay? All right, so the two top two most things, and I've touched on this in previous episodes, is that Kildzer, good evening, gentlemen. Good evening, Kildzer. How you doing, man? Thanks for stopping by. Welcome. Thank you very much. It's good to see everybody. The two top things that I've noticed is there's from what I've heard and from what people have asked me and talked to me about is, first of all, before you're able to move forward and continue forward into that successful life and wherever you want to be, you got to get rid of some garbage. Okay. And getting rid of some garbage may be, there's a lot of unforgiveness going on right now, I've noticed. And there's a lot of angry people. Everybody's so angry. Everybody's like, again, listening to the damn news, getting all involved in all this horse shit that they want you to get all worked up and all, you know, jacked up in your head, or you got somebody that you're with or around that is having meltdowns for whatever the case may be. I'm not going to get into it on my end, but it's been a rough week around here. It's been a rough couple of weeks around here. So, the one thing I want to address that I've heard from people that I've talked to that have asked me about this, um, you got to sit down. You got to really soul search and where you want, where you're at in life. Okay, sit down and just think of Killdozer, abbreviated for kill. Dear Sarge, thank you, Killdozer. All right, got it. All right. I try to be so technical because I don't want anybody to get offended that I didn't read their name properly, So thank you for letting me know that. Killdozer, welcome. Thank you for joining us tonight. So a couple things that I've noticed is that one, a lot of things from your past will come up. The old version of you that you're getting rid of and that you're trying to die to and move on with. That's part of it. There's you got to sit down and really take inventory of where you're at, And if your past, send a prayer for you, Randy. Oh, thanks, Lou Church. I appreciate it, bro. Thanks, man. I appreciate the prayers. I could definitely use them this week, man. So, anyways, I want to talk to you about what different things may be holding you back, okay? And from what I've noticed on my walk with this and where I'm headed to in this, a couple of things. One, a lot of people are still very angry. Everybody's still like on edge and everything like that. That's because you're listening to Mockingbird media and they're telling you this and all these people and all these experts and da 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 and all this other stuff. You got to detach from it. Okay? Politics is the worst vibe killer around. Okay? Now, all you guys know where I stand, what side of the aisle I'm from, and where I stand. Okay? I don't want to get, this isn't about politics. I don't want to get into politics. Fuck politics. I'm sick and fucking tired of talking about it. Honestly, I'm really fucking tired of it. Okay. That's the number one thing that I've noticed is killing everything. I have a friend who lives in Germany, contacts with me on Telegram. Okay. And he's been telling me that all their news does over there is bash my president, say bad things about Americans, and this is that and the other. And all they're doing is that they're pumping fear into those people from all they're pumping the German people full of fear and all this weird stuff. And he contacts me like on a almost on a daily basis, and all he fucking talks about is politics. Okay? Dear Sarge, take a step back from socialist media for a day or two. Emotional role. Yeah, exactly, Sarge. That's right. That's what I'm talking about, man. You got to be careful what you're watching, listening to, and where you're spending your time on stuff like that. Because Mockingbird Media, you know, it's part of the design to keep the social engineering of people angry all the time. And that's all it is, okay? But my friend in Germany is constantly scared and upset and all this, and it's just really disgusting and sad to hear that they're being lied to about what's really going on over here. But I keep telling them, hey man, you don't have to be scared. You don't have to, there's nothing to fucking be afraid of. Okay, there really isn't. Think about it. If you're a born again Christian and you're of God and you're from God's family and God's church and you're of God's people, you have nothing to fear, because the Bible says, "Fear not, for I have conquered the world." Okay, and dear Sarge, tune out of Twitter and Instagram and be happier. Exactly. Facebook, I've done that. And people don't understand. Well, Randy, you haven't posted anything on X in 8 months. You haven't done this. You haven't done that. Social media is a complete waste of fucking time. I would rather take my time, delegate it toward bettering my fellow man and building a business, or getting my entrepreneurial dreams going, and focusing on that, than to sit there and worry about somebody taking Fufu for a walk, and oh look, Fufu took a dump and all this crap, and posting all this weird shit and all this other garbage. You guys have to look. Again, this is a special request episode, and I know the person that asked me about this is watching. Okay, listen. First of all, step number one, you have to unplug from the matrix. Okay? You have to unplug. You need to get yourself and your mind away from the social bullshit and the engineering and the supposed news and all that. The only time I listen to the news is for the weather. And they even get that shit wrong, especially out here. Okay? You got to tune that out. You need to sit down and let all that go. People got to understand, whatever is going on, you have to let it go. Again, the number one thing, Lou Church was gifted a membership by Dear Sarge. Awesome. Thank you, Dear Sarge. Teamwork, bitches. I appreciate that. Thank you, Sarge. Right on. So you guys have to unplug. And part of it is that you need to sit down, put some good music on, put some like good noir jazz, something peaceful. I know I've brushed up on this, but I'm going to touch up a little bit on it and get a little more into it, because people need to understand that they're trying. It's all the Matrix is set up to. It's rigged to fuck us all over. You're not allowed to do this. There's only one way this. There's only one way that. There's only this. There's only that. There's only here. No, I'm here to tell you that's bullshit, and I'm proving it. Okay, by talking to you guys about where I'm at, what I'm doing, hanging out with people like Sarge, having stogies, being around like-minded people, having dress nice, look nice, be presentable, all this other stuff that I've been touched up on in the past few months doing this. Sit down and really unplug and say, okay, I need to be still happy, Dear Sarge, still happy about last Saturday's meetup over in Mesa. Oh yeah, you got it, brother. That's right. Absolutely. We got to do it again with a little bourbon mixed in it this time. So a lot of people are upset because they're upset about their finances. They're listening to. Look, I want to challenge all of you right now for the next 21 days. Okay, I'm gonna issue a challenge here. For the next 21 days, stay the hell off social media. Okay, don't listen to Fox. Don't listen to Mockingbird Media. Don't listen to any of that. You don't need to hear the news about what's going on, other than unless there's a disaster or something. New Church, I've been getting more peace hanging out with like-minded dudes. Exactly. And that's the point I'm trying to get at. See, here we go. Ready to go, Lou Church. Right on, bro. Exactly. Get away from the social media. You don't need to be posting every 5 minutes going, look at me, I'm with this hottie. Or whatever the fuck you're doing out there. Give them a cookie and they'll go away. All right? New Church, dudes like all of you, appreciate you, brother. Likewise. And I'm very grateful to have, building this community of like-minded dudes and guys and bros to, let's get together and change. Let's change things. Let's help each other get where we need to be. Let's be, of that elevated mindset. So I want to challenge everybody for the next 21 days. Here we go. Don't post on social media. As a matter of fact, shut it off. Okay? You're getting phone calls from people that are just, those type that are like, oh, they're like ER and like, oh, well, dude, oh man, this is bummed out and this, and da. Let it go. Take 21 days to, I guess, not completely isolate yourself, but give yourself some space for 21 days. Unplug from the phone. Turn it off at a certain time. Sit down and listen to some good music. Read a good book. Learn a new language. Learn an instrument. Play some music. Write some poetry. Do something. Dear Sarge, I take the Alfred E. Newman approach to life. Retarded smile with what me worry attitude. That's right. Mad. And they call us mad for having that attitude. So I want to challenge you guys to unplug for 21 days. Okay? 21 days, Lou Church, if you can't stop watch fart videos. That's funny. That's pretty good, bro. I like that. That's funny. Whatever it is that makes you happy, whatever that it is that makes you successful, whatever that puts that smile on your face, puts you in a good mood, helps you feel better, go for a walk, work out, go to the gym. If not, work out at home, work on your car. Do something that's going to get you away from that so that you have that time to focus on exactly where you need to be. Okay? I'm gonna issue this. 21 days. No social media. No having your phone on 24/7, 7 days a week. Take time for yourself. Sit down and use that time to sit down and really evaluate where you want to be. And a lot of people I've noticed, get back to it. Sorry, I got a little bit off track. A lot of people don't forgive themselves. Man, what is done is done. Let the fucking past go. Okay? Let the fucking past go. It's done. It's over. Why cling on to something that didn't work out for you to begin with, that God in the universe is trying to get rid and get out of your way so that you can move forward? All right? Do this mental exercise. You got something from your past popping up and bothering you, or doing this or doing that, or you got some things that you need to, do some soul searching, do some self, introspective on yourself and say, hey, Murdoch 68, you mean I can't watch cute blondes with big tits that like to bounce them around? Absolutely you can. That's what makes you happy. I know that makes me happy. So whatever makes you happy, bro. Exactly. That's right. That was great. That was great, Murdoch. Good job, bro. That was cool. You know, Dear Sergeant, Murdoch 68, as long as you're single and thinking happy thoughts while watching, it's not bad. See, this is what I'm talking about, Whatever it is that makes you happy. You don't look, you guys, I make suggestions. You don't have to go along with them. I mean, everybody's got their own niche in life. They got their different ways of doing stuff, and but back to what I was saying. Yeah, Lou Church, stay clear of negative politics. Stay away from politics, period. Okay? Just shut that noise off, because all it's going to do is engineer to get you riled up about this, that, and the other. Killdozer, hooray for boobies. Amen to that, brother. Absolutely. But a lot of people have a lot of things that maybe you need to forgive yourself for something. If something of your past comes up, why don't you turn around when you face that negative thought and say, you know what, that's not who I am anymore. That's not the lifestyle I live. That's not how I think anymore. And once you start facing that and start, getting real with yourself about certain things that are popping up in your head and causing, all this stuff, because there's people that all they know is to flip out when shit goes wrong. That's all they know. And they never learn that it doesn't fucking change anything. I mean, it's human emotion to get upset. Okay, we're all human. It's human emotion to get upset. It's human emotion to, whatever, get it out of your system. Okay, I was wronged. Get it out of my system. But man, if there's something that you need to do to, forgive yourself, and man, if somebody's done you wrong or done something, or you have a something in the past that really bothered you or something, just forgive that person in your own head and walk away from it. The whole point I'm trying to make is let the shit fucking go. There's no reason to be hanging on to shit. Why hang on to that for so long? You know, what's the purpose of hanging on? Man, if anything or anybody is negative around me, I turn it right around and say, nope, not gonna happen. I'm not gonna deal with this. I'm not gonna, whatever. So forgive yourself, forgive others. Get really deep and really serious about the soul searching part and aspect of this, because this is part of the process. This is part of how you change that rat fuck mentality, keeping you in that loop of bullshit, and you're feeling stuck, and you're feeling like you're just that rat's rubbing his whatever all over your face constantly. So just always just keep it in mind, whatever it is, even if it's that, you got to forgive yourself, forgive others. Take everything to God in prayer. I don't know, if you don't know Jesus, let me know. I'd be more than happy to lead you to him. But to me, and yes, I have a potty mouth, and I want to make very clear, I am nobody's moral compass. Don't look to me for moral guidance. Okay, I'm a human being. I'm a rat fucker in need of a savior, just like everybody else. There, I said it. Okay, and I got no problem saying it. And that's true, and that's being real. Okay, and everybody's they're caught up with, they're still stuck in that mindset of being stuck one way. It's one way. You have to do one day. This success is one way. You got to break it, dear Sarge. Always fresh problems tomorrow. Too much dragging yesterday's problems around too. Yeah. Murdoch 68. I'm always thinking happy thoughts, especially with the titties are bouncing. Hey man, you know what? Whatever puts a smile on your face, that's right. New Church. Jesus hung out with the likes of dudes like us, bro. That's right. He didn't come down. And this is another thing that's been a real problem lately that I've been noticing in different things. People are going to church. They want to change their life around. They want to give their life to Christ. They want to do, they want to better themselves, and they're doing that road. And there's people that have been in church for so long that they start doing that finger pointing bullshit, because they forgot that they were saved during whatever garbage they were in life, and they forget about that, and they're too quick to finger point. That crap I don't tolerate. And when I see that, hear that, and I'm noticing that or anything like that, that's not where you belong. Okay, I'm not here to bash my father's house. I'm not here to bash anybody. This is not what it's about. I'm just calling out the obvious that people are too chicken shit to fucking talk about. Okay, that's what I'm being real here. All right. So again, get into the mindset of getting yourself into a nice serene atmosphere, calm and peaceful. You like to have a shot, a couple beers, whatever, some good music, whatever you like to watch on TV that or on your computer, whatever you're doing that puts a smile on your face. That's great. I'm all for it, and I want to encourage that, because that's your level of success, that's your happiness. And dear Sarge, Murdoch 68 got milk. Milk. I love it, guys. You guys, you guys are a bunch of sick fucks. Milk mustache. Killdozer, milk mustache. That's funny. But anyways, like I said, maybe that's the other thing that people don't get. Oh, I have to be all Mr. Prim and proper. I have to be this. Fuck that. No, you don't. Just be real. Just be yourself. This is why I like hanging out with real people. Yeah, we have potty mouths. Yeah, we'll have a few beers, we'll knock back a few shots, we'll get a little rowdy, and that's just who we are, and that's great. That's fine. I do that every now and then too. You know, it's great to let loose, and as long as you're not hurting anybody, you're having a good time, or whatever, you're with like-minded friends or like-minded people. That's part of the success. Get with like-minded people. Get with people who are involved in the same things you are. Get with people that are talking about success and the things that you're into. And I really want to encourage you to find that. Dear Sarge, what about coffee titties? Steel Maxwell House slogan, good to the last drop. New Church, a case of beer here and there. That's right. Hey, just like I did. earlier this week, get me a 6-pack of Kona Golden Ale, sat outside while it was cool, put my headphones on my porch, and just try to unwind. Just whatever you got to do. There's no magic hocus pocus way of doing things, but I just, for the one that asked me specifically about this, and I know they're watching, don't be so hard on yourself. Let the past go. There's no reason, because if you don't let it go, you're condemned to repeat it, and that's why you're stuck in the rat fuck cycle. You understand now? You understand why they say those that are live in the past are condemned to repeat it? Now you understand what that is. Okay? Get out of the rat cycle. Break it. You're the one that has the power to do it. Remember, your mind is the control tower to your reality. I say this all the time. Okay? Don't forget that. You don't have to do it a certain way like I do. Sometimes I just use what I do as examples. Okay? But I just for you that was talking to me about this and asked me to do this. Look, let go of the past. There's nothing there. There's nothing there. Lou Church. Oh, thanks, Lou Church. Hey, bless you, brother. Bless you. Dear Sarge, testify, Reverend Randy. I love you, sick fuckers. I love all of you. Lou Church, thank you so much. That was really great. Thank you. My birthday's coming up in November, and it'll be the big 50 too. So that's great. Thanks, man. I'm looking forward to where I'm at. I'm looking forward to having a great birthday this year. My 50th birthday is coming up November 13th, and always happy to support. Right on, Lou Church. God bless you, brother. Thank you, man. That really, really helps me out. Thank you. Thank you so much. Murdoch68, I call it some people will fuck you over Monday through Saturday and kiss your ass on Sunday. See, that's the thing. This is what it's all about. Having an open discussion and talking about shit that people are too fucking pussy ass afraid to talk about, And look, again, wherever your levels, Lou Church, go buy something dumb with dumb money I just sent. You know what, bro? I'm gonna go buy me some Jack. I'm gonna go buy me some Jack after this. I really appreciate you, Lou Church. Thank you for that. That was really awesome. Thank you. But I want to encourage you guys to get with like-minded people like these guys. Dear Sarge, Lou Church, Murdoch68, Killdozer, those of you others that are watching right now as well, just get together and you got to make fun of it. It has to come out. You have to bring it. To me, the way I look at it is you got to bring it to the forefront and talk about it in order to get, in order to move forward. It's okay to be stuck in life. We all go through it. We're all human beings. We all have shit we're dealing with, and it's okay to be stuck. It's okay. But what I'm trying to do is trying to help you think in the mentality of not having to live like that anymore, not having to have that fucking baggage holding you down, those chains of garbage from the past, whatever it is. Yeah, dear Sarge, let my people go. That's right. That's what I'm talking about. Man, you get yourself in that position to where you find out, okay, let's be real here. Some of us have to go to the lowest point in life before we bounce back, right? That's just the way it goes, okay? All right, so wherever you're at in life, whatever's going on, I hope it's not to that extent, but I want to encourage you to sit down and say, hey, man, this isn't working out. What's the definition of insanity? Doing the same thing over and over and over again, expecting a different result. And that goes for dating and everything else. Right there. Dear Sarge, at Elevate with Randy, you know about baby elephant syndrome? Yeah, I've heard about that, Sarge. Yeah, baby elephant syndrome. Yes, I have. Exactly. And that's a good point. And that's a really good point. At Dear Murdoch68, Dear Sarge, are you Moses now? Oh, that was great. See, this is awesome. Just getting together on a Tuesday night, hanging out with the guys and stuff, and trying to. My whole goal is that, again, I document where I'm at and my path and where I'm going on my journey, And if it's able to help somebody, if it's just one person, if it's able to help them out, if it's able to get them, to change their mindset and think, hey, there is a different way of doing things in life, and life isn't just cut and dry and this and this and what we've been told all our lives. See, this is part of an elevated lifestyle. This is what I've been talking about. Even though we're online and we're all together and we're all talking together, this is salt of the earth stuff. And this is the stuff I love to encourage everybody to get involved with. Get involved with. Find your find your version of Society of Sick Fucks. Dear Sarge, train them train them that they can't break loose from post and chain when they're little. Once they grow up, they still think they can't break free. That's right. That's right, dear Sarge. That's what I'm talking about. Lou Church. Fuck Taco Tuesday. Wife brought me spaghetti. Right on. Yeah. See, this is awesome. This is what I'm talking about. But you know, I really appreciate you guys a lot, and this is what makes it all fun. This is what it's all about. And like I said, if anybody's got any questions about what I'm doing and what I've been talking about and where I've been going with everything, please feel free to go ahead. You can ask me a question, whatever, that's fine. But like I said, just unplug from social media for 21 days. Okay? Killdozer, once the Mexicans got rid of Choco Tacos, I'm just not interested. Yeah, whatever happened to Choco Tacos? Yeah. Murdoch 68, make sure you don't get your dick stuck in the glory hole, though. Dear Sergeant Lucher Spaghetti, what are you, fucking POW? Noodles aren't food. See what I mean? See, when you see, this is another thing I'm talking about. See, when you're around like minded people, no matter what kind of day you're having, no matter what kind of situation you're under, hanging out with good people and cool people, it can really make a difference and can really turn things around for you. And that's the best. That's the best stuff right there. That's fucking awesome, you guys. That's really cool. So take the 21-day challenge. Unplug from social media. Okay, turn your phone off at a specific time. Do something to where you're able to get that peace and that moment of clarity and peace that you need, and just unplug from the rat race and the rat fuck situation. And again, forgiving yourself and getting over your past is very paramount, very, very imperative, and very, very important as well. And you know just I want to encourage you to just give it a try. Try it for 21 days and let me know what happened, how it worked out. What works for you. What things work for you. What do you do to relax and calm down? I know Sarge, it's the stogies, and that's great. I still have the stogies, Sarge. I haven't touched any of them yet, but one of them I'm saving for my birthday. So you know. But dear Sarge, I'm going to improve my life by telling anyone named Randy to fuck off. I love it. Yeah. There you go. There you go. Anybody named Randy, I'm going to tell him to fuck off. That's funny. That's fine. That's fine. It won't be the last time I've heard it either. That's great. That's great. I really love it, man. I want to thank you guys for tuning in tonight. It made my day a lot better, man. Because, like I said, I was. It's been a rough week. I'm still not 100% feeling better and stuff, and just trying to, just trying to help elevate my fellow man and their mindset to a level of success. A good burn. Yeah, Lou Church, good burn. That was a good burn. Yeah, I know. I need to put some lotion on that burn. I know. Yeah, give Sarge a cookie, he'll go away. Oh, that's great. That's awesome. So yeah, I mean, that's why I do what I do. I sit down and I'll go ape shit on a video game. Lou Church, laughter heals. Laughter is great medicine, and it's a biblical fact that laughter is a great medicine. For it says in Proverbs, I don't remember exactly, but in Proverbs it says that laughter does the heart good and makes the soul merry, you know, and that's what it's about, is to sit down and face these situations or whatever the rap fuck is in your life and whatever's going on, and turn around and make fun of it, you know, roast it. Roast the rap fuck is pretty much what I should have entitled tonight's episode, is roasting the rat, you know, and all these different, you know, weird situations going on, all this other stuff. And you know, I just, yeah, this is awesome, and I really thank you guys for joining me tonight. This is really cool. But yeah, to, you know, again, I want to encourage you, find whatever that niche is that you have, that that brings you joy, that brings you happiness, that brings you, you know, that gets you to that level of success, whatever it is you want to do. And I you want to start a business, you want to do this, you want to do that, that's great. You're happy punching a clock, that's great. Murdoch 68 in caps. Fuck off, Randy. All right, that's it. I'm calling it the show. You guys have a good night. I'm just kidding. New church. My motto, especially at work: if I can't laugh, send me home. There you go. And I know many of you guys, probably I do, have people that just hate their fucking jobs where they're at. They're just so miserable. They can There's no joy in their work. There's no, you know, there's no anything that gets them to, you know, enjoy doing what they do, helping their fellow man or making a paycheck and trying to take care of their lives. Dear Sarge, maybe I should become an organ donor. I don't have much, but it sure as fuck won't fit into a rat. Yeah, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. That's epic. That is so good. Speaking of a little bourbon and coke right now, allow me the little bit of indulgence. I normally don't do that on my podcast, but you know what? I don't care right now. I'm happy to. This is like my level of success. This is my level of success, dear Sarge. Hashtag no needle dick here. There you go. That's right. That's right. Absolutely. There you go. There's some rat rubbing his nuts all over the place, you know. Salute. Salute, Lou Church. Salute. Salute to all of you guys. Cheers. Absolutely. You know, I wish I could smoke a cigar, but like I said, it's so damn hot outside. Drink all of it. Oh, drink all? Okay. Ooh. Killdozer, cheers. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, wow. Now I understand why, you know, people like Dean Martin and Sinatra would go on the Tonight Show and they were all jacked up. Now I get it. Oh, wow. Oh, all right. That's a lot better. Okay, awesome. So yeah, you know, I mean, just the encouragement of just having that and having this kind of, you know, input and good friends and good people on here. This is what it's about, you guys. And I want to encourage those of you who aren't a part of, you know, a network or a group, get connected. You can come over and hang out with us. These guys that are on here tonight, Murdoch, there's a lot more of them that aren't on tonight, and that's cool. But get connected. Come over and hang out with us. You know, join us. You know, we like to go and hang out and have stogies. We like to go, you know, there's a lot of cool stuff that we're working on trying to do, and that's your success in life. That's great. And let's see, dear Sarge, at Lou Church, you just wanted to see how much he could swallow at once. Oh, whoa, oh, dear Sarge, at Lou Church, I'm just having my after work coffee. No, I wanted everyone to participate at the same time. My bad. So yeah, there you go, everybody. All, you know, I think maybe what I'm gonna do here, I was thinking about doing some kind of different like segment, like I was talking to Sarge about. Dear Sarge, gulp it, bitch. No, I'm not a professional. So I'll leave that to the professionals. Anyways, so I'm thinking about doing a segment where I sit down and just like I'll open up like this. I'll open up my channel or something and just kick back and have a beer, a couple of shots at a stogie, and some good music playing, and just hang out. You know what I mean? Just hang out. I'm thinking about doing that here very soon. As soon as it fucking cools off outside, then I can go outside and enjoy a stogie and and be outdoors. Or I'd get in trouble around here if I went and did it at the park and did it live, around the corner at the park. They, oh my god, I mean, nobody would bother me, but just think of different things that make you happy. You know what I mean? Like a vanilla, dear Sarge, like a vanilla ladies man. Oh, Killdozer, I like it. How hot is it there? Lou Church, how hot is it? Well, it was 105 here, Lou Church, earlier, and it's in the mid 90s outside, and there's no air blowing. It's just stifling, stuffy outside, you know. So it just it's not fun to be outside, even just to have a stogie or something like that. It's Murdoch 68. It was 100 to 9 today in Phoenix. Yeah, yeah, Lou Church, it was hot here. Yeah, I talked to my friends back home in Newport Beach, and they said it was pretty hot in Newport Beach today. I was like, what? Really? It's late September and it's hot in Newport Beach? Dear Sarge, 95 on my side of town right now. Yeah, that's about right. That's about the same here on my side of the valley too, Sarge. About 95. And there's no air blowing. There's no breeze. There's no nothing. It's just like stale, stagnant air. You can't breathe, and it's no fun being outside. And I'm not gonna dress like this going outside. I'd be in my t-shirt, my hat, my shades, and but yeah, I'm thinking about doing an episode coming up here, you guys. What do you guys think? Do you just sit down and just turn it on? No intro, no nothing, and just sit down and just have a stogie and have a drink with everybody. Whoever wants to come on, say hi, and stream that for a few. Dear Sarge, at Lou Church, when are you visiting Arizona next? Yeah, that Lou Church, when are you coming out here, bro? You need to come out here and visit, like after October. After October, it'll start. It'll be like in the 70s out here, and all the fucking snowbirds are gonna invade. Killdozer, cold and thunderstorms here. Ha ha. I don't want to hear it, bro. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. Killdozer behind communist lines. CT. Oh, Connecticut. Oh, I imagine CT. Yeah, Connecticut. Wow, bro. Man. Wow. Out in Connecticut. Yeah, I heard things are pretty crazy out there. Dear Sarge at Killdozer. So yeah, just hanging out, having a great night tonight. And this episode turned out great because this is a perfect example of how to unwrap fuck your life. This is a perfect example of it. How to get out of the continuous, perpetual, you know, and this is how you do it. This is how you break it up. This is how you get to whatever your level of success is with whatever like-minded people you have. New Church, I want to come out to Arizona and visit. Let's do a live stream. We'll get Pop on the show. Oh yeah, there you go. That's right, Lou Church. Yeah, you come out here, bro. I'll have you come on. We'll all hang out. We'll go somewhere. We'll go get cigars, and Sarge knows where to get them. We'll go get cigars. We'll hang out, and we'll see. Hey, Sarge, do you think they'll let us do a live stream there with all of us hanging out there? I think they would. I don't think they would mind if we all got together and sat down and had a couple of stogies and did a live stream from there. I don't think they would mind that at all. Dear Sarge, I left New York State 30 years ago. Missed seasons, but not Marxism. There you go. Murdoch 68. It's 63 up here in Hallbrook today. Oh, bro. Oh, bro. I know. Northern Arizona is beautiful. It's cold. It's nice and cool. Their summers, they don't, the mountains up in the Alpines and stuff like that, they don't, it's very rare for them to break 100 degrees, Killdozer, fuck yeah, the popster, New Church. Pop will come on the show. Okay, all right, let's get, yeah. I mean, it's just an idea. Let's do a live stream of all of us hanging out one day, having stogies at the cigar place. They don't mind if we bring in our own stuff either. I remember the owner. He was a really cool guy. He said, I don't mind if you bring in your own drinks, your own food, whatever. So let's do an episode where we're all hanging out doing that. Murdoch 68, you're going to do a live stream with a big dick in your mouth? Not me. I don't know about that, bro. I don't. Not this guy. Not this guy. No, we don't do that. We don't do that around here. A big dick in your mouth. Well, like Sarge says, sometimes somebody likes to, they like the veiny ones, I guess. Maybe at someone's home. Okay, yeah, we could do it at someone's home. That would be a lot better. That would be a lot better. But let's see here. Hold on a second. I haven't shown this to anybody in a while. Oh yeah, that's right. My Dodgers are here in town. That's right. Oh yeah. The oily, veiny cigars are the best. See, Sarge? No, see. No, I leave the Murdoch 68. I leave what you said comment wise to that right there. Yeah, that's her department. New Church at Dear Sarge. How hard would it be to set it up? Actually, it wouldn't be hard at all. Oh, that's right. That reminds me, you guys. We still have that software system that Murdoch got that we need to integrate so we can get everybody on all at the same time. Dear Sarge at New Church. Yeah, it's pretty easy, but I need help getting it integrated to my channel here, so that way we can get a lot of people on. We can make it like a big podcast where we have a lot of different people streaming all at once. That would be cool. I would like to see that. And if we can do that and arrange that, if somebody knows how to what is the name of um is it Skylabs, Sound Labs, something like that. That's what Murdoch's got. And we have acts. What about someone's backyard? Yeah, we could do that. Dear Sarge, at Elevate with Randy, next Tuesday I can roll over your way. Awesome. Okay, Sarge. Yeah, let me know. Reach out to me, and we could really get that set up, and then that way, I can on Tuesdays I can have like all you guys come on. Whoever wants to come on, we can make it a big old thing. Dear Sarge at Lou Church, Trooper has a huge backyard. There we go. Hey, that's cool. We'll get together. We'll get a thing of stogies. We'll get a bottle of some good bourbon or some good whiskey and stuff, and you know we'll do a live stream of all of us hanging out, and that would be awesome. Let's see if we can work that out. Work at Dear Sergeant Peoria. Okay, that's not far from here. New Church. I'm not against flying pop out there. Okay. Okay, cool. You guys see? Here you go. Now all of a sudden it went from this earlier to now it's getting to this, and we're all getting ready to, hang out, and this is great, you guys. Yeah, let's do this. This would be awesome. Let's set this up. Um, Sarge, when you have a chance, sometime this week, call me or text me and let me know about what time you want to come out here and do this. Lou Church, I'll pay for his travel. That's awesome, Lou Church. That's awesome. That's really cool. That's a solid bro right there. Right on. That's cool. But yeah, let's set something up to where we're all getting together and we're all hanging out and we're all having a great time together. And that would be one, I think, honestly, you guys, that would be one hell of an epic episode right there. One hell of a stream. Everybody can set up their stuff and do it from their own channels, however you want to do it, or we do it all from one, and we all, you know, however you guys want to do that. Let's get that going. and see where we can go with that. That's awesome. See, this is salt of the earth stuff. This is the stuff that I'm talking about. This is the stuff where this is maybe aimed for New Year's. Hey, that wouldn't be a bad idea, Sarge. Actually, that really wouldn't be a bad idea. Aiming for New Year's. That really wouldn't be a bad idea. I'm down for that. I mean, New Church at Dear Sarge. Pop will have to sleep in your dick-filled room. Oh, I don't think there's any rainbow-colored dildos at Sarge's place. I don't think that. Uh, See, again, you know, just talking about stuff and just talking trash. That's awesome. But yeah, you guys, let's set something up. Um, get a hold of Sarge or get a hold of me, and we'll work something out. Dear Sarge, at New Church, it's called the Paulus Palace. Killdozer, not yet. Oh, wow. That was a good burn, Killdozer. That was pretty good. That was awesome. Oh my gosh. This Murdoch 68 just sounds like fun. Yeah, this is let's do this. Let's work on getting this set up so that we can do something to where we're just like, you know, we're all together, we're all smoking, great cigars, having great conversation, and you know having some good bourbon, and just turn the cameras on, and just whatever happens. I mean, I'm pretty much down for that. I don't have much of a big yard here where I'm at because I'm still in the valley, and the condo is kind of small, you know but if we can find somebody who's willing to do that, that's got a big ass backyard, get a barbecue going, have a barbecue going. Dear Sarge, friend in Ohio sent me several dicks as a gag, plus Swiss friend sent me a big black candle BBC. Wasn't the King Kong one, was it? Oh, that's fucking hilarious. That's great. You guys are sick fucks, man. You guys are sick fucks. That's awesome, you guys. That's so cool. That's awesome. But yeah, this is the stuff that I've been talking about, and I really, again, I really appreciate you guys showing up tonight, and you all helped me turn a bad day into a better evening, dear Sarge. I have penis envy when I look at the candle. Oh man. Oh, that's great. Lou Church, he scared Big Bad Wolf. Oh, oh man. Hey, speaking of that, has anybody heard from Big Bad Wolf? Has anybody heard from him? Dear Sarge at Lou Church, exactly. Murdoch 68. Let me know and I'll take the day off. Awesome, awesome. Yeah, let's work. Let's coordinate something, you guys, to where we have a big old, I guess, Society of Sick Fucks stream with everybody on, hanging out, having a good time. That that would be awesome. That would be great. I would look forward to that. Definitely. Oh, that's great, you guys. All right, what is it? An hour and 3 minutes going on. I can go for a little while more. You guys got to understand that I'm using my roommate's MacBook here, so I gotta get it back to her at a certain time. I don't want to rock the boat. But dear Sarge, BBW's cousin died in motorcycle crash Big Bad Wolf's cousin died over the weekend. He streamed Sunday but was bummed. Oh man, I'm sorry to hear that, Sarge. Please give Big Bad Wolf my condolences, and let him know I keep him and his family in prayer. If he needs anything, have him call me. I think he's got my number. I think he's got my contact information. Lou Church, later in the year may be better. New church, time to plan. Yeah, let's do it, you guys. Let's plan this out. Let's make this something epic. You know, we have a barbecue going. We got great food. We got great drinks, great stogies, great friends, and we just let the cameras roll. How's that? I mean, I'm down for that. I'm good with that. That sounds perfect. That New church, that sucks. Yeah, yeah. Please, Sarge, send. Let Big Bad Wolf know that if he needs anything, or he needs. Yeah, I want to get Big Bad Wolf on here. I would like he's one of the others, and Lou Church. I want to get you on here as well, bro, and set up something to where I can have you guys come on Tuesday night, and guest host with me or something, and hang out. So if you're interested, Lou Church, let me know. I know you got my contact information. Let me know, and then we'll work something out. Like I said, next week I got somebody from one of the young kids from church is going to be on here with me talking about their level of success and where their mindset is for the younger generation. And then after that, pretty much I'm waiting to hear from Murdoch 68 on when him and Shorty can come on as well. And then I was thinking of doing something also for. I'm starting this stuff too. Okay, gotcha. All right. Um, I'm thinking I need to Murdoch, when you get a chance, if you're still around, or whatever, let me know, bro, when you and Shorty are able to come back on. New church, starting a new channel. Right on, bro. When you do, let me know. Okay, let me know. Absolutely. If you need help, ask any of us. Be more than happy to help you out, dude. That's awesome. That is awesome. Starting new channels, doing new things, being creative. Making plans of having a big old hangout and powwow or whatever you want to call it with guys, and just this is the level of success that really is that's really awesome. And I'm really glad to hear, Lou Church, that you're going to start your own channel. Dear Sarge, at Lou Church, Streamlabs, Talk Studio is only $17 a month or $145 a year. Good program. Yeah, that's it. That's right. Look me up on Rumble and Instagram. I'm not on Instagram or Facebook. I'm hardly on X anymore, bro. I'm very rarely on social media anymore. Very rarely. But I am on I have Telegram. Sarge and Murdoch 68, they have my contact information, and I think I have yours too, Lou Church. Yeah, just let me know, bro. Let me know how you want to set it up and what you want to do, and we can go from there and do that as well. And anyways, all right, you guys. It's a little over my time right now. Again, this is like my roommate's MacBook, so I'm gonna be cutting it short in a little while. But Killdozer, damn, you just made me break my 21 days off. Oh, Lou Church. Oh. Killdozer lasted about half an hour. He blew his wad on Instagram. That's all right, bro. Hey, Killdozer, we won't use it. We won't hold it against you, bro. We won't hold it against you. It's all good. For following a bro, that's no big deal, man. You know that that's pretty good. Dear Sergeant Lou Church, you temptress. Killdozer, cool. Lou Church, have a great night, gents. Hey, Lou Church, thank you so much for the support, brother. Thank you for the love. Have a great night. God bless you, man. Stay elevated. And like I said, get a hold of me. Contact me. We'll work something out and get you on soon. I would like to have you come on, Lou Church, as well. Have a great night, brother. Stay safe. Stay safe over there. Give my regards back to my home state. That's awesome. That is so cool. All right. All right. That's awesome. So you guys, yeah, let's work on making something. Let's get something going to where let's get this planned out. Let's get the details worked out, and let's make it happen, man. New church, we'll be in contact. Okay, brother, right on. Cool, cool. I look forward to it. Like I said, just give me a call or a text. If I don't answer back, it's because I'm busy. I'll answer back. Trust me. It's just this week has just been so hectic and so busy. It's like, oh, fuck, I don't have time for myself. But have a good night. Have a good night, brother. Thank you for the love and support again. Thank you so much, Lou Church. Thanks, bro. Thank you for that. So yeah, you guys, I got I'm waiting to hear back from Murphy's Law '01. I'm waiting. She's supposed to send me a package of her soaps that she does. So I'm waiting for that to come through. And as soon as it does, I'm gonna have her come on as well. So I'm working, like I said, I'm working getting people on and having uh, having a different way of doing stuff than I've been doing the past 3 months. But this is what I've actually wanted to do, and how I've really actually wanted to have the podcast be set up, to have people come in and chime in and just hang out with, again, like-minded bros and like-minded people, and just everybody just sharing some love and some laughs and having a great time. And I, again, cheers to all you guys for that. Thanks for helping me get out of a really rough spot this evening. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Of course, this helps as well. Whew. Anyway, so all right, you guys. I'm coming up on about an hour and a quarter here. I need to get my equipment shut down. I got a couple things I got to take care of as well. So yeah, Sarge. Let me know. Let me know what you think, and let's stay in contact together, and let's set something up, and we'll keep going from there, and we'll keep that in mind. I mean, for me, New Year's works out great. That's fine. Um, I don't know. You guys chime in on what would work for you. End of year, whatever, after Christmas, after the holidays and stuff like that, and just kick off the new year in a very epic way, and that would be awesome. All right, you guys. So, give me a second here. I gotta look up where my thing went here. Yeah, it's coming to that coming to you know what I'm gonna do my outro here, because I got to get the computer back to my roommate, and I don't want to hold up her evening and stuff like that. But you guys, again, I want to thank you, and I want to encourage you, take the 21-day challenge. Stay the hell off of social media. Quit listening to the news, and really sit down and focus on where you want to be in life. And if you're not connected with a great group, this is a great group of guys, and I really encourage it. Killdozer, have a good night. Good night, everyone. Good night, Sarge. I'm going to say good night, too. I'm going to shut this down because, yeah, it's getting late for me, and like I said, I got a couple things I got to take care of for myself. And, thank you guys for all the love and support. I really appreciate it. All right. I'm gonna outro here. All right, you guys. Again, keep that elevated mindset. Be the example. Be the example. Live the example. Volunteer your time. Help your fellow man out. Volunteer somewhere. Help your neighbor. Help your fellow man. That's what it's all about. And remain in that elevated mindset and that elevated lifestyle, and wherever you want to be. And I just want to say, God bless you guys. Thank you so much. And until next week, I look forward to seeing you all. Stay safe, stay elevated, and be the example. All right? And I will see everybody later. Oh, Sean's calling me while I'm doing an outro. I'll call you right back, bro. You were calling me in the middle of an outro. So, anyways, you guys have a great night. Stay elevated. Keep that level of success going, and keep the vibe going. Keep going. Keep doing. Keep pushing through. All right? You guys have a great night. Later.